Let's play a game. Solve a Rubik's Cube as fast as possible, but every time you finish, you have to peel off one random sticker. Now, this is my first time doing a real speed solve in an embarrassingly long time, so honestly, I'm pretty happy with sub 20 right there. So the way this works is I've actually numbered all 54 stickers on this cube, and after every solve, I'm gonna generate a random number. Looks like our first one is 3, which would be this sticker right here. So let's go ahead and peel that thing off. There we go. And now for all of our solves, I'm gonna be doing a full randomly generated WCA scramble. And after 15 seconds of inspection, looks like we got a really easy cross here, and hopefully this solve won't be too much more difficult than the original. I know that piece is white, so I can just pretend that it's white and stick it in its slot, and there we go. A little better than the first one, actually. But now our second random number is 46, which just so happens to be on the exact opposite side of the cube. Funny. I'm trying not to do too much brute force memorization of which pieces are missing stickers. I just know that there's one white and one yellow, so we can go ahead and do our solve as normal until we get to OLL, and I have no idea what OLL that is. Let's just do 2look, and I guess that's an anti-soon and a J-perm. Okay, that was a little bit slower than it could have been. Sticker number 48. Oh, and speaking of J-perm, this idea is of course very inspired by his video where every time you do a solve, a piece disappears, except hopefully this will be a much more long and drawn out descent into madness. Okay, 3 stickers gone. They're all corners for some reason, but I know only one of them is white, so our first layer should be no problem here. Is that finished? Oh yeah, I guess OLL is finished and we have another J-perm. Okay, that confused me for a second there, but still sub 20. Goodbye, sticker number 47. I don't know why they're all suddenly right next to each other. This is starting to get a little bit confusing. What's going on here? I guess that's this F2L case. Okay, I guess that's an L shape. And then, is that OLL? I guess that's OLL. Is that a G-perm? Yeah, I guess it's this one, hopefully, maybe? Okay, solved. I think this is where our times start to go downhill quick. 39, finally making some headway on the non-white and yellow sides. Luckily, our cross and most of our F2L pieces are still intact, so no big surprises quite yet. And that last layer was about as confusing as last time, but we're done. Number 12. Never mind about not affecting too many of our F2L pieces. This is gonna get fun. Our white cross is mercifully still no big deal, so let's do that. And now F2L. So there's a white piece that goes in that slot. That definitely does not go in that slot. So that's that one. I guess we can kind of do some keyhole here. That one goes in this slot. Nope, not that slot. It goes in that slot. Okay, let's put that one in. This one I can do pretty easily. That's just normal F2L. And the last one doesn't even have white on it, so I guess it's that one? 40 seconds, our slowest time yet. Well, the difficulty is certainly ramping up quickly, and it hardly feels like we've removed any stickers yet. So there's 44. I don't know why, but even the cross is starting to feel more challenging now. It's like my brain sees those black spots and it just completely breaks all of my look ahead. That's definitely not where it's supposed to be. Oh, I didn't even do the cross correctly. Okay, last layer, we now have a blue one missing. So what the heck is this? Is that a J-perm? Yes it was. Okay, 27. That's our first green sticker and our first corner piece that is now missing 2 of its stickers. Okay, I am so lost right now. We have 1 corner piece and 1 edge piece that's wrong. That is not a thing that can happen. What if we do like a T-perm here? That solves the edge piece. What if it's this red one that's messed up? Oh, it must be this red one. Okay. So what if we do this and do like an A-perm? Okay, I think they're at least all in the right spots now. So we just have to rotate this one and that one, and okay, they're solved. I guess what happened is I inserted this crazy looking corner piece as an F2L piece, whereas in reality, it of course goes on the last layer, and that just messed everything up. Anyway, next up, our next sticker is number 4, which means our first cross edge piece is now gone. Well, at least I can use all of my inspection to figure out which one it is. That one, I think. But here goes nothing. Let's aim for sub 2 minutes this time. Okay, and what the heck is this PLL? Is this a real PLL? R-perm? No, J-perm, right? Getting a lot of J-perms here. Okay, pretty solid comeback. Our next number is 42, which is gonna be our first F2L edge piece. See, I can tell myself all day that this sticker is supposed to be white, but my brain just refuses to look ahead into cross with the sticker not actually being there. Anyway, let's go ahead and try it. And yeah, that was very fast cross. Okay, this F2L pair does not go there, but it looks like it does go there, probably. Somehow this F2L pair is still fully intact. That's pretty cool. This one is not an F2L pair at all. Pretty fast F2L. I assume that is an L case. That was not an L case. We have 1 piece that's unsolved. Okay. Oh my gosh, I found our problem. We have 2 edge pieces that are identical. I guess we need to swap around those real quick. do some setup moves, do a T-perm, undo the setup moves. Well, I didn't see that one coming. We got our first parity of sorts. So basically I had them swapped around the wrong way, which meant that 2 other edge pieces on the last layer ended up also being swapped, and that was a pain to fix. But our next sticker to remove is number 25, which, oh joy, gives us another half blank corner piece. You know, it's crazy how fast we went from, at least our cross is still easy, to literally no way to tell if our cross is even correct in the first place. Oh boy, I put that F2L pair in wrong every single time, man. Well, I don't know if it's correct, but we made pretty good time on that F2L. I guess we didn't finish F2L actually. There we go. We made pretty good time on that F2L. I think I know this OLL for once. Hey, first try OLL. Okay, we have 2 corner pieces messed up. So I guess all we have to do is swap these 2 corners and these 2 identical edge pieces. So I guess if we move them down like this, that gives us an R-perm. Now we just have to rotate these 2 corners, and there we go. The cube is solved, I think. I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of this a little bit. So sticker number 34, that is our last side to lose its first sticker, and oh no, we have a mystery corner piece now that has nothing on it at all. That's not gonna be confusing at all. This is just a V-perm, right? Is it done? No, we have 1 corner. 1 corner! Okay, so this corner doesn't have any stickers, so we can swap it with anything. So these 2 need to swap, and our 2 mystery edge pieces need to swap. So we just do this again, and then do another R-perm, and there we go, we're solved. Not too bad, 111. Okay, guess what our next number is? 1. It's time to remove our very first white sticker right here. Okay, I'm struggling to find this last piece. Wait, we have 2 identical corner pieces now. These both just have 1 orange sticker on them. So I guess that goes along with our identical orange edge pieces, and I am really struggling to figure out what the correct way to get these together is. I think it's like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this last layer is just getting so obnoxious. So these 2 edge pieces need to swap, and this corner, I guess, could swap with this corner, or we could swap our 2 edge pieces. It doesn't really matter to get that fixed, and there we go. That was a bit of a slower one. Okay, next sticker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, it's our very first centerpiece. I was dreading this moment. This might be more confusing than anything yet, but hey, at least it's the white one, so we can get that out of the way first. Oh yeah, no big deal, just building my black cross here. It's like at this point, I feel like I just need to solve the last layer edges and corners independently, so I guess we do a U-perm here, and then we solve this 1 corner piece somehow. So this one needs to swap with, oh wait, can this just be an A-perm? And then just rotate this one, and oh, okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Oh no, just when I thought the white cross couldn't get any less white, time for sticker number 2 to go away. I guess that F2L pair goes in that slot, and that isn't even an F2L pair. Actually, it is an F2L pair, just both these pieces need to be rotated. There we go. Okay, last layer, please. Yes! Okay, finally got a lucky PLL. 33. Oh no, there goes another F2L edge. At this point, it almost feels like it would be easier to just not do any inspection, like literally just start the timer and then start putting in cross edge pieces one at a time, like this. OLL. Oh my gosh, I swear I put this piece in wrong every single time. I can't wait until this orange sticker leaves. Yeah, okay, it almost feels like PLL is actually starting to get a little bit easier now that so many stickers are being removed. 15. Oh my gosh, I promise that was not scripted. This is literally the exact sticker I just said I wanted gone. I am so happy. What am I doing? I guess that one could go in that slot, maybe? Okay, OLL here. We have 2 pieces facing that way, so I guess we do, is that an anti-soon like this? Okay. Is that a T-perm maybe? Nope, not even close. So our times are kind of floating around the 1 to 2 minute territory. Not getting much harder, but certainly not getting easier either. So sticker number 52. Oh my gosh, I keep doing this with this F2L pair. It is so annoying. I guess white is technically right there. So that would make it this case. Okay, that's correct. I just have to think about it and think about where the white is. I'm looking for this F2L corner right now, and like literally every single one of these corners could be it. They all have orange and blue on them. So maybe it's the actual orange and blue one. Nope, that's backwards. So it's just one of the orange ones, I guess. Just 2 edges that need to be swapped. That's fun. What if we actually swap these 3? Because these 2 are identical. That should be pretty easy. So let's just do a U-perm like that. Undo those setup moves, and then I guess we gotta flip those around now. And there we go, blind algorithms for the win. That was a slower one. Sticker number 13, which, oh no, that gives us our first totally blank edge piece, which means I see a lot more edge flipping in the near future. This F2L pair is still somehow intact, sure. And there we go. I guess that's F2L, sort of. Don't you love it when you just have 1 piece wrong on your Rubik's Cube? So I guess that one needs to be swapped with this one. And oh, that's perfect. We have 2 identical pieces right here, which means we can literally just do a J-perm, And aside from a little rotation right here, we should be good to go. So that, and we are solved. Number 9. Finally destroying the old trusty red and green F2L pair. You will be missed. This cross is really just inserting 2 white pieces and then just guessing the whole rest of the time. We have an L case right here. Nope, that was not an L case. Okay, what is this edge doing and why is it? Oh, duh. Okay, we have a blank edge piece right now. So we have to take that out and flip it around because we had one of our last layer edge pieces flipped. There we go. And now everything is lined up correctly. But now it looks like we just have a straightforward T-perm and okay, nice easy PLL at least. Number 41. Oh no, I've been really dreading our next centerpiece coming off. This is gonna be kind of rough. Well, in order to solve our cross now, we first have to figure out which side is white by looking for the yellow one, looking at what's opposite of yellow, and then starting to line up our white pieces. This is gonna be an absolute pain. Yeah, sure, that could be a cross, I guess. I could believe that. I just stared at this for an embarrassingly long time thinking, what PLL is that? Before realizing, I haven't even gotten close to doing OLL. Okay, that was obnoxious. Oh, but don't worry, because it gets even better with sticker number 53, removing yet another one of those precious yellow stickers. And oh no, we have another blank one. I mean, maybe having 2 blank edge pieces will actually make things easier, especially having one of them on the last layer. Okay, yeah, so now we don't actually have to worry about our flipped edge piece parity on the last layer. We just have to get the 3 of them lined up, and the last one will be lined up no matter what because it can be flipped either way. Okay, now we have everything on the cube solved except for this one edge piece, so that's curious. We gotta swap these 2 around, and I guess these 2 around at the same time. Okay, pro tip, do not do unnecessary Z-perms. That messed me up badly. I had no idea where I was after a couple of those slice moves. That was our slowest time yet, by far. But next up, 29. Oh no, there goes our first colored sticker from a cross edge piece, and J-perm. Nope, not even close. And A-perm. A little bit closer. And J-perm, but on the green side. So close, and rotate. There we go. Okay, that was a lot better than last time. Number 24. Yep, there goes our trusty F2L pair for good this time. Okay, I'm on to PLL here, but why the heck do we have 2 red edge pieces? I guess one of these has to go into F2L somehow, or even the cross, it could be. I guess I could swap this one with this one. That might work. Give ourselves a green one instead. Okay, kind of just doing 2-look PLL at this point, solving all the edges and then doing the corners last. That looks just like an A-perm, right? Okay, number 22. Oh boy, another blank edge in our F2L. See, I'm getting so deep into this that I'm kind of starting to forget which stickers are missing from which cross edges. Like, that one's pretty obvious. This one I think is red. The other 2, I have no idea. And like this F2L pair right here, it could be this edge piece that's totally blank, or it could be this red one. I think I'm getting to the point where there might actually be multiple solutions. I can tell you that was not one of the ways to do F2L though, because that is definitely not a last layer corner piece. Why do we have 3 corners on the last layer that have orange on them? That makes no sense. One of these obviously has to go down, I guess, in that slot right there. And I think that is solved. Yes. Wait a minute. Didn't we remove that green sticker before our last solve? It came back. I guess that confirms our theory that there's multiple solutions. We must have swapped these 2 pieces around somehow. Anyway, next up is piece number 28. Oh, and by the way, we now have exactly half of the stickers removed from this cube. Unfortunately though, most of the pieces still have to go in a particular spot, or at least one of a few particular spots, as we're finding out here. So it still is not quite as easy as you'd think. All right, as usual, we just have one of these annoying orange corner pieces left over, and now that we have 2 edge pieces on the last layer that are just totally blank, I guess we can just do a T-perm here, and then rotate that into place, and it'll be solved. I feel like we're finally reaching that tipping point where the last layer is becoming so sparse that it's actually getting easier rather than harder, which is good. But now it's time to remove sticker 43, which is actually our last intact corner piece. Okay, watch this. Epic X-Cross. There we go. Well, okay, except for that piece. Okay, what PLL could this possibly be? Oh, great. We have 2 red edge pieces again. Okay, one of those has to go down to the F2L. There we go. Now redo everything. Okay, and at least that's just a simple U-perm now. And finished. Oh boy, look what time it is. 14. That's another centerpiece. This is going to be real confusing, especially with these 3 being all right next to each other. we're gonna have to look at the opposite side constantly. Okay, so we only have one white corner piece remaining, so I guess that's a pretty easy one to put in first right there. We also have this corner piece right here, which I think also must go onto the white layer like this. And then I think the other two corner pieces at this point are just absolute anarchy. Now onto the last layer. Oh, we really don't have to do a whole lot for the last layer. It looks like we have everything solved except for these two pieces. Oh, okay, one A-perm to do the last layer. Next, it's time for sticker 17. I actually bothered doing some inspection this time, and I think I have a 3-move cross. And ta-da! Oh wait, no, there's a white edge piece over here. I feel like I've been wasting so much time trying to do actual F2L on these totally wacky F2L pairs. I think it's easier at this point just to do beginner's method. Definitely faster. Oh yes, and now the classic, only one corner piece is wrong. I guess we could do an R-perm here? I think we're finally turning a corner where things are getting faster rather than slower, which is good. We have to remove sticker number 49, which mysteriously is already gone. I think that's because it was originally this edge piece right here, so I'll remove that one instead. All right, I'm on to last layer, and we now have one edge, so we can go ahead and orient that, I guess. Oh shoot, what the heck? Something is wrong with this picture. Green, orange, red, blue. Somehow we got our opposite colors incorrect. That's a new one. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you don't have any centerpieces to line things up with. I guess our cross was wrong. Let's start over. Okay, just one minor hiccup in that solve there, but we got it all figured out. But here goes number 7, our final white corner. Honestly, I'm kind of glad to see this one go. It'll make our first layer a whole lot easier. I think we only have one corner left that actually must go into the first layer, and I think the only strategy beyond that is just to squeeze as many edges as possible into the first layer, just because it makes things easier. What am I doing? So like this blue edge piece right here, it could stay up on the top layer, and we probably could solve it just fine, but it would be easier if we just put it into the middle layer like this, because now we have fewer pieces to work with on the last layer, and so now that makes our life a lot easier. So we have OLL, we put our one edge piece into place. It looks like we just have to swap these two. Oh, and of course that one corner always needs to be rotated afterwards, but there we go. Sticker 19. Just working on some F2L here. We have the green side, the red side, the blue side, and the black side. I guess that should be orange or something. Okay, here's our last layer. And done. Sticker 20. Here goes our last real cross piece. Okay, I feel like we're finally entering the home stretch. This solve has felt really easy compared to all the rest of them, so there we go. Number 11 is the very last orange edge, which means that we have absolutely nothing for that cross piece. I guess we just kind of have to remember now that the orange one is nothing. Yeah, this last layer is pretty hilarious now. We just have to put in these two pieces, which I literally did nothing to get those in, and then it looks like this time it's just a rotation. And we're done. 50. Oh no, this is a big one. This yellow center is the only thing that was actually keeping me aware of where the white center was. So now I guess during inspection, it's just gonna be a game of where the heck could white be? Let's see, we have red here, green here, which means that white has to be here. So at least we know where to build our cross. Oh, okay, I just did OLL and I think it's solved. Nice. 31. Okay, this time it's literally a 3-move cross. Check it out. And there we go, done. J-perm? Yay! 35, which was our very last intact edge piece. That was the only thing keeping me sane during last layer. Wait, that actually makes things hilariously way easier. We just need this one corner piece to be in the right spot, and then we just need to move the other one into the right spot like this. And we don't even care where the edge goes. It's just always solved. Sticker number 18 is mysteriously already gone, so I think it was probably supposed to be this one. Oh, check this out. Another 3-move cross, and bam, bam, bam. There we go. And just a simple J-perm to finish things off. No problem. Looks like we're finally getting consistently back under 1 minute for the first time since, well, the very beginning. Now it's time for 32, which is the red center, which means we have just one centerpiece left to give us any reference point. Oh my gosh, I'm actually getting really confused for the first time here. So white is right here, green is right here. That means red has to go right here, which means that our orange corner pieces have to go over here. And last layer, I think that's complete. And of course, just when I start to get confident about getting sub 1s again, the total lack of a color scheme completely throws me off. So let's go ahead and get rid of number 30 here. Okay, white, red, green, orange. Orange goes here. Got it. Luckily, our last layer is getting pretty easy here. We just have to get this red facing over onto the black side. So let's just do a white perm, and I'll tell you what, I cannot wait until this green centerpiece goes away and it's just fully a void cube and we don't have to care about the color scheme at all. But for now, it's number 38 and time to get rid of another cross edge. Although I guess we still do have a blue edge piece, so we could use it for our cross anyway. Why not? Okay, what's going on here? Green, orange, blue, also orange. Okay, I guess that should be red. We gotta redo our first layer. Yeah, I guess that is solved. That just looks so weird with just the one red sticker there. 21. Yeah, there's just so many different possibilities for what pieces can go where at this point that you kind of just have to get creative and come up with your own solutions. I kind of feel stupid for still using CFOP, but I mean, it's still working, so why not? And is that solved? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, it's a very special moment. Number 23, the last center. I think this should make things a whole lot easier. So at this point, we kind of just go, yeah, this seems as good a side as any to make the cross on. So let's just go ahead and stick some white edge pieces there. I guess we could also do some blue and green ones here, even though these weren't originally part of the cross. I mean, it makes it a little bit easier just to put as many pieces as possible in right away. Now just move this corner piece around and there we go, finished. Number 40 was supposed to be a blue edge, so I'm assuming it's just this one up here. And now our cross strategy is already broken because there's no more blue edge pieces. Great, so let's just do something like this instead. This will be red, this will be orange. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just had a one move last layer. It's pretty solid. Number 8. Okay, we literally only have one white piece left. Is it even worth doing CFOP anymore? I guess why not? So here's our cross like that. And in a matter of seconds, we are on to last layer. We can just do a Y perm to move that corner across. And I think we are done. 54. Okay, check this out. And 2 move triple X cross. Okay, we just got to insert this one pair right here like that. Okay, F2L is complete in just a couple of moves there, and we are done. 51. This is an exciting moment. We have no more yellow stickers remaining. I guess that's F2L, and then last layer, double AUF. Number 10. I swear these stickers are never in the right spots anymore, but you know, close enough, they're the right color. Okay, so check this out. This side's white, this side's green, this side's red, and so this side should be blue. We got to get this piece onto the last layer and then do an AUF and we're finished. 16, no more orange. Okay, white, red, and so green here. Blue goes on the back and then get the other blue to the back. There we go. 37. Oh boy, this looks like a really hard one. We got white, red, and green in the right spot. We just got to move this blue out of the way and 6. Here goes the last white. Okay, here's another tricky one. I feel like I got to get this timer in a better position. Okay, here we go. And not too bad. 36, the last red. What do you think? Will I be able to do it? All right. And now 26, the last green sticker. I probably don't need to do a full WCA scramble on this, but hey, I'm committing to the challenge. Okay, do you think we can solve it? 3, 2, 1. All right, and just for completeness, how could I not peel off sticker number 45, the 54th and last sticker on this entire cube? The true final challenge, can I line up all these colors onto the right sides? I think it's gonna be pretty difficult. 3, 2, 1. Anyway, that's about it for this ridiculous marathon of a challenge. I've been at this for about 4 hours. If you're curious, here's a graph of what all my solve times look like. So a pretty sharp uptick. It stays pretty difficult for a while and then gradually gets easier and easier until the very end. I would say that sort of second quarter was probably the most tricky, but absolutely the most fun. If you have a spare afternoon and a cube to peel all the stickers off of, I would absolutely recommend trying it out. But I hope you all enjoyed a bit of a different style video. Let me know down in the comments if you liked it and what other challenges you want to see me attempt next. I'll see you guys next time.